Hola clase, para este video vamos a hablar sobre los artículos y los sustantivos, which means Spanish articles and nouns, and this is from capítulo 1. Here we go. Okay, so sustantivos, we're going to start with those first. Those are Spanish nouns. Just as a reminder, a noun is a person, place, or thing. In Spanish, all, and what I mean by all is all, nouns have what we call a gender, which means they will either be masculine or feminine. Every noun in Spanish is either male or female. There's no such thing as it. Okay? Now, masculine nouns, as we briefly discussed, usually end in O. Feminine nouns usually end in an A, but they can also end in sion, or dad. So a, sion, or dad. The only difference between this sion and this sion is its letters. Okay? However, there are exceptions. The gender of some words must be learned or memorized because they actually don't follow the patterns for masculine or feminine. For example, if you look down here, these three are masculine nouns: el día, el mapa, el reloj. So kind of interesting. If you look at the noun, it ends in an A, so you would think, oh, día, that's feminine, right? Wrong. So some of them are a little bit tricky. There's not a whole lot of these, but there are some. Okay, and these definitely aren't just the only ones. There are a little bit more. So for some nouns, you just have to memorize whether or not they are masculine or feminine. Okay, but for the most part, masculine nouns will end in O, and feminine nouns will end in a, sion, or dad. But again, here are some examples of ones that are an exception to the rule. Okay? Now let's move on to what artículos are, articles. The only real way to know for sure if a noun is masculine or feminine is by its article. An article is the 2 or 3 letter word that comes before the noun. There are 2 different types of articles in the Spanish language. We have definite articles, which mean the, and we have our indefinite articles, which can mean a, an, or some. Okay? The 4 definite articles, which again mean the, are the following: el, la, los, and las. All of those mean the. However, some are singular and some are plural. For example, el is masculine singular. Los is masculine plural. La is feminine singular, and las is feminine plural. What I mean by that is, if you look right here, I have some ejemplos for you. If I wanted to say the boy, it would be el muchacho. If I wanted to say the boys and wanted it to be plural, I have to change el to los. Los muchachos. See? El goes with o, los goes with os. Looks similar. In the same way, if I wanted to say the girl, it would be la muchacha, la a. If I wanted to say the girls, las muchachas, las as. Interesting. Okay, moving on to indefinite articles. There are also 4 indefinite articles, which mean a, an, or some. The 4 indefinite articles are the following: un, una, unos, and unas. Okay? Un means a, which is masculine singular. Una means a as well, but it's feminine singular. Some examples for you: un perro means a male dog. Una puerta, a door. Okay? Unos means some, and it's masculine plural. Unas means some as well, but it is female or feminine plural. Some examples again: unos perros, some dogs, referring to male dogs. Unas puertas, some doors. Okay, again, just for you to see it a little bit more. Un muchacho, if I wanted to express a boy. Un muchacho. Un goes with O, right? Some boys, unos muchachos. A girl, una muchacha. Unas muchachas. Some girls. Okay, so indefinite articles and definite articles function the same way. They just mean different things. Okay, so to sum it all up for you, again, just to put it on one page, the definite articles, which are el, la, los, and las, mean the when used with a noun. And the indefinite articles, which are un, una, unos, and unas, mean a, an, or some when they are used with a noun. And again, an example so you can see the difference between the two. If you wanted to express the cat, el gato. Again, gato is masculine. See how it ends in an O? So I have to use el because I want to just say a singular cat, el gato. In the same sense, I want to use an indefinite article now, and I want to say a cat. Again, it is singular, so it'll be un gato. Okay? So now let's have a little bit of práctica. I want you to complete the following nouns using the correct definite article, which would be el, la, los, or las. So take a look at this word, for example, amigo, which means friend. Take a look at its ending. It ends in an O. So usually, if a noun ends in an O, what can we assume? So I want you to pause the video, and I want you to see if you can get these right. And when you are ready, you can go to the next slide. Here are the respuestas. Here are the answers. To express the friend, it would be specifically a male friend. El amigo, the girl. La muchacha, the school. La escuela, the students. Los alumnos, the friends, female friends. Las amigas, the boys. Los muchachos, the courses, los cursos, and the student, el alumno. Hopefully you got all those right. Now let's have a little bit of práctica with the indefinite articles. I'm going to use the same exact nouns, but instead of using definite articles, I want you to use indefinite articles, such as un, una, unos, or unas. Okay? So pause the video. Get these down. Hopefully you can get them. And then when you're ready, go to the next slide. And here are the respuestas again. A friend, un amigo. A girl, una muchacha. A school, una escuela. Some students, unos alumnos. Some friends, unas amigas. Some boys, unos muchachos. Some courses, unos cursos. And a student, un alumno. Okay, so hopefully that práctica really helped you. Indefinite articles and definite articles are a very simple task. So don't worry if you don't get it right now. You will for sure get it in class. We will all make sure of it. Okay, so gracias por escucharme. Thank you for listening. Y adios. Hopefully you are just like this guy and you can call yourself a Spanish genius. Ciao, ciao.